Welcome to Fight Night Champion Sunday, guys. You already know what it is. Alright, guys, give me just a second to get comfortable here. And once I get comfortable, we can get the fight on the roll. Alright, where's my webcam? Perfect, got the webcam. Alright, let's get it. Alright, guys, let's get it. Fight Night Champion Sunday. Let's get it, guys. Got into a match quick. That was really fast. Got a Floyd Patterson fighter. Alright, let's get it.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring.
Let's get it.
Lewis has got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here. Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. He loves popping that jab. I mean, he will target your head and set up everything else off of that punch.
Well, he'll push you back a little bit off the jab, and then he fools you a little bit. You know, he's a little bit of a magician, a little sleight of hand. Then he makes you feel like he's going to push you back again, and he'll step back, and he'll counter you. But that jab is what makes it all happen.
Lewis is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. How about that 4-punch combination? You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Good effective work with that straight right hand. An in-fighter just as much a mentality as it is a physical strategy and style?
Yeah, I think it's a confidence. I think it's an identity that you embrace. That this is my home, and this is where I'm going to go live. This is what I do for a living.
That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Patterson. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
But they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Patterson showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Lewis.
Let's go.
Just keep it up. Just keep it up. That's it now, all right? It's nice workout.
Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses, counter. Keep your hands moving.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. How about that? Bombs away to the head by Lewis. Precision work with the left hand by Lewis.
Come on, kid, Boston.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. And now he scores well with the straight right. Right hand downstairs. Commits to the straight right.
Uppercuts on the inside.
More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Lewis is making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They are the ones that wind up landing.
Good work putting the punches together. Bang, bang, bang by Lewis. What a shot. Big hook. There it is. Oh, and here comes the first challenge of his night. Down he goes. 2, 3. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Lewis's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Lewis. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
Look at that combination by Lewis. Lewis is feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Targeting a left hand down low. Lewis is out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question, Joe. He's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
Headshot lands, was a hook. Well targeted right hand by Lewis.
Get close to him.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. He just missed that shot up top. Lewis is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing.
Pace yourself.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Nice combination by Patterson. There's a straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Up top with the right hand.
That's good.
Now you gotta breathe. Just breathe. Relax.
Good.
How you feeling out there? Now you're not winning.
Alright, this is tough. This is a tough fighter, guys.
Round number 4 as we look at Teddy's scorecard. I think this is pretty much what we expected. We thought it would be a good, fair, competitive, balanced fight, and it's even so far.
No, not much to separate the two fighters. Right now, both of them working on the outside using the jab. I think it's going to come down to does one guy decide to have a more educated jab, maybe hook off it, do something a little bit more with that jab.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Patterson left, working well that time. Good flush shot upstairs. Lewis is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Oh, what a harsh jab that time by Lewis. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Trying to take away the wheels, going to the body with the double jab.
Head movement.
Patterson's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Lewis is starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. That's a solid right hand by Lewis. Big shot comes crashing home.
Well, you go straight back, and you're going to pay a price. He paid a big one there.
Come on, let's get it. Let's get it.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Right back to the body. Lewis's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Look at that. The hook came home with ease. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Patterson. Nice jabs there by Lewis. He missed with that headshot. Halfway into round number 5 here. Good work with that lead hand, doubling up the jab by Lewis. Patterson swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
That's a well-scored left hand by Lewis. Lewis is tagged by a hook. Patterson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Well placed, straight right hand.
Nice.
Last 10 seconds. Good deep. Oh! He got demolished like that was a wrecking ball.
Let's get it.
One punch power ends the evening. You gotta love that.
Wow. All I can say is wow. What just happened? What just happened, man? Wow. Right on the money. Right on his chin. That was crazy.
So he's unable to recover from that one clean shot. This bout ends by way of knockout.
You know, obviously I'm not in his body, so you never know what's really going on, but I just was wondering a little bit.
Wow, that was crazy. And we back at it again for round 2. Me and the same fighter again. Wow, that was crazy.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the war.
41-12. Okay, that's why. I was like, man, that guy is good. I see why. He won over 2,000 fights.
Okay, guys. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. There's the combo downstairs. Lewis is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Good power punch. The right hand landed. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Roy Jones Jr. is being damaged right now. Punch after punch is coming in. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away.
Come on, kid.
Teddy, through the history of the sport, this is one of the matchups that has produced some of the more interesting fights, especially in the lower weight classes. Speed versus speed.
Who's going to be the guy that uses speed better? Who's going to be able to time shots and control range? That's what I'm looking at.
Well-placed counter punch by Lewis.
Come on, kid.
Lewis is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Parries that punch intended for the head. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Lewis. Flush right hand to the head. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that, where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? It does depend on each guy.
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Block! Block! Lewis's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Doubling up that jab that serves him well to the body. Jones is doing a beautiful job here early on of counterpunching.
Yeah, it's going to pay off for him later on. You know, we talk about body work paying off for you down the road, like investing, putting money in the bank. Well, counterpunching pays off too, because your opponent becomes a little tentative, and then down the stretch, he's not busy enough.
Halfway through round number 2. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Nice uppercut from Roy. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. The countdown, the final moments of this round.
Let's get it. Let's get it. This guy's good, man. He's a good fighter.
Let's go. The fight is too close. You hear me? It's too fucking close. We don't want this to go to the judges' score.
And round number 3 is underway. protecting his head well with his guard. Lewis is proving to be elusive. And a good counter by Roy Jones. Double jab by Lewis. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Well-placed body shot again. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Lewis's legs can't fail him now. Oh, my, is he taking damage. Oh, here, big shot. Lewis is unable to withstand that combination.
That's what happens when you cover a little slow.
Okay, I'm down again.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Little volume punching to the body there. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. That's a huge uppercut from Roy Jones Jr. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And round 3 comes to an end. Jones's power has been the biggest difference in this fight so far, Teddy. As we start round number 4 and we take a look at your scorecard, he's up 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah, because of that knockdown, that was the difference. But it's still...
How about that left right there?
Hold on to him!
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Good combination by Lewis. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. I like how he doubles up that jab by Lewis. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Right to the head with that right. Nice work, the left hand to the head. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Jones has got a way of just getting away from that punch. Lewis is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Roy Jones Jr. is nailed by a hook. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Lewis's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Great round now, back and forth after he did.
Let's get it. Got him back. Got him back down. Let's get it. Okay. We back in it now. We back in this fight now. Let's get it.
7, 8. Stand up! Stand up!
All right. Wow! Saved by the bell. That's like something out of a movie here.
Yeah, except nobody's coming in there and saying cut. You know, he has to keep going here. Right now, the only thing he knows is he's got flashballs going off in his head.
Jones is out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens seconds into 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged. But what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Cus D'Amato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
Move those feet.
Good double jab by Lewis. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. He scored well after being hit himself. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. Hits him in the mug with the right. Well-targeted left hand by Lewis. Able to land with the right. So we've come to the halfway point of what has been a very highly competitive bout. And Teddy, if it stays that way throughout this night, then this is going to be an all-time classic. Good block by Lewis. Lewis is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Lewis. Lewis's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
Watch that. Solid straight right hand. Very accurate two-punch combo by Lewis. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Jones is able to avoid that punch. How about that left hand? He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Not able to land the headshot. Goes up top with the right hand. Jones is left now getting into the mix. Lewis is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Roy Jones Jr.'s cheek is cut. Solid. Reacting to tough circumstances. Not something that Roy Jones Jr. has had to do a lot of in his career.
Another knockdown.
But now that's exactly what he needs to do, as more than once tonight he's found himself down.
1, get to your feet. 2, 3, 4, up, 5.
Roy Jones Jr. finds himself down, but not necessarily out, as he rises up to fight on. Lewis has got to be in control of things after that round. This is a good fight, very good fight. I give his opponent credit, but I do believe he's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, but you want to keep that carrot out in front of him. Keep him running after something, you know? The worst thing is all of a sudden...
You know from watching his career, Roy Jones Jr. is not the kind of guy who backs down from a fight. But right now, he cannot afford to engage in this fight after being hurt so badly. Lewis is... Oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you're talking about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
There's the combo to the body. and it's a left hand. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Scored well up top. Roy Jones Jr.'s on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Oh, what a whiff by Lewis.
Get out of the way from those punches.
You can see blood now from Roy's nose. Left hook to the body. Then he comes back with the right hand. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good block. This is the kind of fight I like as we start round number 8 and we look at your scorecard, Teddy. A very close fight. You have him up just a little bit, but that's because of the knockdowns. Each guy has done something here that's impressed us.
Yeah, what I like about the other guy, he doesn't have the neon, you know, the light up talent, you know, with the power, you know, with the scintillating speed. He doesn't have that, but what about the talent of being dependable? Isn't that a talent? We forget about that sometimes, and he is showing and displaying that.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Very precise double jab by Lewis. Roy Jones Jr. is just a sitting target here now. I mean, you know where to find him each and every time you come on the attack.
Yeah, he's very predictable. He needs to get on those feet a little bit, start to change his place in that ring.
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there?
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Oh, and he's going to the body well. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Well struck, solid combination by Roy Jones. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. That straight right, unable to connect. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. And round 8 comes to an end. Jones's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the upper. Wow!
It's over.
One punch power.
It's over again. Let's get it. Got him again. Boom. Right on the chin.
Continue on. It is done.
Flashed him twice. Wow.
Lewis's fitting end
Let's
to a
get
very
it.
strong
Man,
night
that guy
for
is
him.
good,
There is a
man.
business component
That
to
guy
this
is
game
good,
here,
and I
this
got him.
boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people.
Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, 30 minutes left. Let's go. Kobe Nichols fighter.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Thomas and Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Lewis is so alert right now. I mean, look at his focus as he makes that walk that so many fighters dread. But he makes that walk down to the ring just so very alert. Nichols is making his way to the ring right now. All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one, scheduled for 10. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Lewis. Nice two-punch combo by Kobe Nichols. What's the best way to neutralize good hand speed?
Timing. Guys throw little quick punches, maybe a quick jab. You time the right hand right over.
Lewis is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Nichols. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Off the target by Lewis. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Lewis's defense is paying off now. Halfway through this round. Gotta be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Move your head.
Lewis is once again the target of a hook. Red hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in the film library. Watching Hammer and Hank, the great Henry Armstrong. Never took a step backwards, kept going forwards.
A crushing two-punch combo by Nichols. That's a nice right hand that time by Lewis. Last 10 seconds of this first round. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Kobe Nichols. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action. The kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Don't doubt yourself.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Unable to land clean by Lewis. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Nichols. That right hand over the top lands flush. Great work offensively landing that combination by Kobe Nichols. Gets rid of that body shot.
Come on, kid, focus.
Brings the hook that time. Lewis has got to deal with a cut sheet. Putting his punches together, good combination by Lewis. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Kobe Nichols. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Nichols is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Lewis is smashed by a hook. Jab and a straight by Nichols. No, he goes to the gut with a right hand. Good defensive skill with the block by Kobe Nichols. Nichols is scoring with that right hand. And you see see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Nice strike after catching one by Lewis. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. And round number 3 is underway. Good doubling up of the jab by Lewis. How about a return to sender with the left hand? He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lewis. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Nichols is well off the mark that time. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Lewis is on the receiving end of a hook. Good double jab by Lewis. There's that overhand right. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later. And something you got to start early and stay with.
And now another left. You had to see it to believe it the first 2 minutes of these rounds. Now these fighters are trying to make everybody a believer in the final 60 seconds.
And this is why you understand the dimension of this sport like no other sport. At the end of this, how both participants will have mutual great respect for each other.
Nichols' combination punching is working well here. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Right to the belt line. Lewis's nose is cut, and you can see that it's worsening as this round goes on. That's a big right hand there. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? This is a fairly competitive, tight fight. The difference being, of course, we did have a knockdown scored as you look at Teddy's scorecard.
And that's what professional boxing is about, putting fannies in the seats. The harder puncher, the guy who's more effective, the guy who puts more hurt on you, gets the round.
Two snapping jabs by Lewis. Missed the body shot. Nichols' right hand scores well that time. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Lewis. Good counter punch. Lewis is showing us that he is sticking with the game plan. But keep in mind, that game plan had him down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him right now, Teddy?
Well, first of all, you got to explain to him very quickly and very clearly why he got caught. You can still do the other things. The other things that we thought going into this fight is still going to work. But make an adjustment. It's not that you didn't do the thing that could work. You didn't do it properly.
Lewis has got to be moving more than this, Teddy. I mean, you cannot win a fight just standing stationary like this.
Well, you know, if his opponent could have, he would have gotten him to sign a contract and say, hey, I want you to stand right in front of me all night long so I can do whatever I want. And he's doing whatever he wants.
Double jab by Lewis. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Kobe Nichols. Lewis's three-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Good, solid right hand by Lewis. Lewis is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Nichols. Boy, oh boy, that's tough to take. Nichols has got big shot.
Let's get it. Got him back down. Let's get it.
Down. Oh, it may be close here. Can he survive the round?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
2, 3. And that's the end of round 4. Nichols' defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
A well-timed right hand by Lewis. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Took a shot. Now he gives a left.
Let's get it. I think he quit, guys. Let's get it. I was just getting back into that fight. It's all good. Let's get it. Mike Tyson fighter.
We welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Lewis's ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him.
Let's get it.
Mike Tyson's really keyed
Okay,
into
Mike,
this
I see
one.
you.
You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round 1 is underway. Good combination to the body. And he returns on that exchange. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Tyson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Lewis. Tyson's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Nice job doubling up the jab by Lewis. The left hand coming into play by Mike Tyson. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Lewis is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Able to dismiss that body shot. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
A solid left hand by Mike Tyson. Lewis's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
Tyson's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Downstairs with a right hand. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Fires right back at him. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Got him down. Let's get it.
He gets floored with one
It's over.
single
It's over,
shot.
bro.
He was just torn down like an old building.
Yo, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Next Life Gaming at youtube.com, bro. Let's get it. First round fight. Let's get it.
So that's all it took. One good shot. Mike Tyson's career hits a major speed bump tonight.
Well, there were doubts about his beard coming in, and those doubts were realized.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore.
Hope my Xbox didn't freeze. Come on. Let's get it. Alright guys, I think we froze up here. Alright, I'm gonna get back into it. Let's get it. Alright, one more fight, guys. Had to start it all back over because Xbox froze up there. So I got one more fight in me, and that will conclude the stream.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Go back to Xbox Live and let's get it. One more fight. Let's get it. One last fight, guys. Alright, let's get this rematch, Brody. Get it. Same fighter again, guys, after the freeze up there. I'm gonna see if I won or lost. I hope they didn't count that as a loss for me. I'm gonna be sad.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM
Alright, bro, let's get it again, man.
Vegas Strip
Let's get it.
in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight
Yes, they
action,
rewarded me with the
and
win.
now
Let's
the
get it.
time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk.
Get it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Next Life Gaming at YouTube.com. Let's get it.
As round one is underway. Good combination to the body. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And now a well-placed hook to the head. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Kobe Nichols. There's the hook. Nichols is hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? Nowhere close to that punch by Nichols.
Oh, nice.
He goes down, and there is
Nice.
still plenty of time
Nice shot.
remaining in this round.
Let me get back up.
Lewis is still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you
Oh,
grab him.
no.
And banging away
I'm in
he
trouble.
goes. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
3, 4. Get up! Get up! Get up!
Lewis is back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Good body shot. The right hand came
Come on,
home.
Kobe Nichols.
Jab with the straight. Classic combination. A well-placed overhand right. I think most people would probably figure if we were to make a checklist of the advantages and disadvantages you want in a fighter, superior hand speed would definitely be a big advantage. But you've trained many a guy who's been up against the guy with better hand speed. What have you told them?
Well, I've told them that that's only one dimension. That's only one thing. Turn that against them. Make it a kind of place where they can't use it.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Lewis is coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. And that's the end of round one.
That was
Nichols
too good
is feeling
knockdowns.
great right now, and why
That was
not?
nice.
He just scored the knockdown, and now he's got that eye. He's got that target, that vision. He knows what he can get after.
And there's no reason why he wouldn't have that. Right now, the only thing that he has to be careful that he doesn't have is overconfidence. He doesn't get reckless.
Nichols is on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Lewis is coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea? Do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his leg. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. You want to see...
Oh, and a big right hand lands. Lewis is locked, and his defense is porous right now. He could go down at any moment. Wow, impactful short hook gun, and yet
Man, them
another
hands
good
hurt.
shot
What's
comes
going
in.
on right now?
Lewis is down. He is down. It came out of nowhere and floored him.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Let's get it.
Down he goes. Now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Flush right hand to the body. Nice work with the double jab to the midsection.
Oh, hands up, hands up.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Lewis. Blocks the headshot.
Let's see some defense.
He comes with the straight right hand. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right.
Beautiful. Nice.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
Nichols is getting back to basics, a good solid jab. Lewis is putting forth a great combination there. That's a bitter hook by Kobe Nichols. Sets up that right hand with the jab. Lewis is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Don't stay in one spot.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Good fighting, snapping shot by Kobe Nichols. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, I lost that one. Wow.
It's over. This fight is over. Nichols' power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. Teddy, there's a...
Come on, bro. Let's get this rematch, bro. Why you quit, bro? Okay. He quit because he know he cheated me. That's cool, though. Smoking Joe.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Joe Frazier's got a target on his opponent. From the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk, you can see exactly what's in his scope.
Let's get it.
Lewis is making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused. They're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Good work doubling up that jab by Lewis. You buy a ticket to a Joe Frazier fight, you have grand expectations.
Yeah, and you have expectations that you're not going to be going to get a hot dog or going to get a soda. You better sit in your seat, have your eyes glued, because he's coming out after that man.
Nice job doubling up the jab by Lewis. Teddy, in terms of a power punch, we know the taller fighter is going to try to utilize the jab, but in terms of a power punch, what can he get that shorter fighter with?
The uppercut. Boy, oh boy, that can be like putting a cherry on top of an ice cream sundae. Because you know the shorter guy's leaning, he's coming in, he doesn't see that punch till it's too late.
Lewis's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Lewis. And now he's targeting upstairs. Joe Frazier blocks that punch. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. And now he scores well with the straight right. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Good right hand. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
He has found his groove with this right hand. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Unbelievable work there, landing a 4-punch combo. Lewis is really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. Joe Frazier's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Nice uppercut.
Digs in with a good, solid uppercut after taking a shot. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Joe Frazier.
Keep working the body.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. Lewis is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Frazier's absorbing a hook. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body. And he figures that he's going to try to move on him.
Let's
so
get it.
Start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Final 10 seconds. Downstairs with a right hand. Frazier's last round is a good example of what can happen when you just stay active. He threw more punches, he landed more punches. You can see the punch stats here, and it really paid off for him.
Yeah, what's that old saying? With great power comes great responsibility, and with great punch stats or high punch stats comes danger sometimes. Well, I made that one up. I don't know if there's actually a saying for that. But that's where you got to be careful. Yeah, the punch numbers are real high, but the more you throw, the more chance of somebody catching you as you're throwing. He has to be aware of that.
More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging.
Stay on the inside. Keep doing what you're doing. Body shot.
At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
That's a stinging right hand by Joe Frazier. Sound defense. Good block that time by Lewis. Targeting that belt line with the double jab. Nice block by Lewis. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. A nice block by Joe Frazier. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Joe Frazier's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Let's get it. Oh, this round over.
And that's the end of round 3. Frazier's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far. Good job on the two-punch combo by Lewis. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Frazier's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
We're seeing good work on the inside with the hook. Teddy, is it harder to train a guy defensively to deal with this than when they're fighting at more range?
Well, you have to learn to fight on the inside. What you have to do is make sure that your defense gets tighter. Automatically, I tell my fighters, Joe, when you get in close, get everything tighter. Everything up, everything closer, because you know that's where the stuff's going to be coming at you fast.
Lewis is defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch.
Defense, more defense.
This is why the fans love this game when it's at its absolute best. This round can't get any better, yet they're trying to make it better.
It's wearing us out. Imagine what they feel like.
Double jab, such a useful tool, especially to the body like that. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Joe Frazier. Frazier's fighting real smart here on the outside. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Landing 2 jabs by Lewis. Commits to the straight right. Right to the body. A crushing counter punch by Lewis. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Halfway through this round here, Joe Frazier's landed a good, solid combination. A knifing left hand by Lewis. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. That's a hook right to the flank. A smashing headshot by Lewis. There's the combo downstairs. A headshot blocked. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Well, if the second half of this fight is anything like the first half we just witnessed, then oh boy, is it going to be fun watching this fight down the stretch.
And I don't think it can change. These guys came here with a certain attitude, a certain mindset, and it's not going to be able to change now. There's no way of all of a sudden in mid-fight being able to go to a defensive fight or a different strategy. What you see is what you get, and you're going to get it the rest of the night.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. And now you can see him doing some fine work here on the outside of his opponent.
You know, and I see a terribly long, difficult night for his opponent because we already know he's going to win on the inside. That's his place. Now he's controlling things outside where it's not supposed to be his place.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. There's a straight right hand. Two good jabs by Lewis. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Joe Frazier.
Keep working the body.
Super 2-punch combo by Joe Frazier. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. final 10 seconds of the 6th round.
Head movement, head movement.
Go around, go around.
You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. There he goes with the right hand again.
Double jab, double jab.
Keep working the jab.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Lewis is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Well placed, straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good block there by Joe Frazier. Two snapping jabs by Lewis. Halfway through the 7th round. Frazier's cracked by a right hand. Wow! He
Let's
is
get it.
down on
Let's
the
get
floor
it.
after taking that shot.
And there's a lot of time left in the round.
Put your guard down, bro. Can't be doing that. Hand down, man down.
Up, 1, 2. Get up.
Joe Frazier now rising up, and how will he deal with this?
Well, that's what he wants to know because he's been good additions. Now let's see how he takes.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Lewis. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Jab followed by the straight by Joe Frazier. Showing you some defense there with the block.
Go around.
And that's the end of round 7.
Mason, come. Mason.
Round number 8, we look at Teddy's scorecard. He is up on your scorecard, Teddy. He's been working more. Is it as simple as just keeping that pace up, or does he need to do something more than that?
No, I think that so far it's about that, but you asked the right question, but he doesn't need to do anything different.
Why?
Because his opponent is cooperating with. His opponent has to do something different. He needs to start chucking back. If that happens, then he's got to be a little smarter with his punches.
Frazier's got to prove a few things here. Number 1, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Good 1-2 by Joe Frazier.
Cover up, cover up.
Nice strike after catching one by Lewis. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Bang the body.
Solid straight
Oh,
right
nice,
hand.
nice.
There's the old 1-2. Oh, and there you go.
Down, bro.
And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
Right in the middle of that uppercut. I got you first. Yeah. Appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Frazier's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. Lewis is at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo.
I try to give you with that power shot.
He has his target. He lands a straight right. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the
Subscribe to
round.
my YouTube channel, Next Life
Frazier's
Gaming
right
on
in this fight.
YouTube.com, bro.
Now he's trailing on the cards, at least in our opinion, but it's there for the taking. Lewis is doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. And a good solid 1-2 combo by Joe Frazier. To the head he goes with a left hand. Big shot there.
Good fight,
Oh,
bro.
that's a big shot. Frazier's hurt. He's down and hurt.
Yeah.
Can he beat
Good
the
fight,
count?
bro.
Right now, he's thinking about another line of employment.
Get to your feet. 2, 3,
Good fight. Good fight.
4,
Oh, he up. Oh.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep, most definitely.
And it's over. This fight is over. Lewis has gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. That's what you want to see. A guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was...
Yeah, I said 2 fights ago that was my last fight, but I'm feeling good. I think I can get one more in. Let's get it. I wanted to accept his friend request, but couldn't get that.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for a much-anticipated main event.
Oh, shit.
10 rounds of heavyweight
shit.
action. This should be a
Damn.
good one tonight.
That
Both
number
fighters
was
say they are
good.
primed, coming off
yeah.
a very intense
Great
and
match,
passionate
yeah.
training camp. Mike Tyson's coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight. Lewis has got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk. Opening round scheduled for 10. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Trying to cut down that tree one shot at a time. Lands a big hook. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. What's the best punch for a tall puncher against a shorter puncher?
Well, it's got to be the jab, because the jab is the measuring stick. It makes sure that the taller man keeps that advantage. Make sure that the shorter man...
Lewis is... Oh boy, that right hand got right to him and put him down.
2.
Lewis is going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Good work there with the 3 punches in sequence by Lewis. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. Mike Tyson turns that hook in well. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Mike Tyson. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they could get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinked first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changed? They can't both keep this up.
End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Fires off the hook. Look at that. Solid right hand lands. What a big shot. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
3, 4, 5.
Lewis's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Well-targeted combination by Lewis. Lewis is on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook.
You're doing great.
Tyson's the target of a hook. Little volume punching. Look at that. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
9, 10.
That's it for me. Don't have it that fight.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Lewis is unable to get up and continue on. Oh, that...
I'm gonna accept guys' friend requests real quick. What's going on? Did it freeze again? There we go. It didn't freeze. There you go.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore
All right, so I said that was
alongside
my
Teddy
last
Atlas,
fight,
and we
3
welcome you
fights
to the
done,
State
but
Palace Theater. Great
feeling
venue
good
here in New
tonight.
Orleans
I need to
for
get
our
another
main
one
event
before
of the
I leave.
evening. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk.
Let's get it.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good
Well,
clean
they've
fight.
been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Hey, if you can throw them all, you may just land them all, and he does with that 4-punch combination.
Let's see some more head movement.
Teddy, an obvious height discrepancy here. Got a real tall guy against a short guy. Right off the bat, advantage tall guy, but not necessarily, right?
Not necessarily. Look, on the outside, if he's able to control those quarters, yeah, he has an advantage. But once the shorter man closes the gap a little bit and he gets in close, guess what? There's a lot of target in front of him.
A stabbing right hand by Mike Tyson. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
There's the combo to the body. Iron Mike having to deal with a nosebleed now. That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. Big shot comes crashing home. Mike Tyson's on the floor and in a bad spot. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Lewis is showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lewis. Right hand downstairs. Solid right by Lewis. Resourceful 1-2 combo by Mike Tyson. Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Hey, come on now, keep your feet moving. Come on now.
3 minutes gone by in this round. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Tyson's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
All right, breathe. Deep breath.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, you know, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Mike Tyson. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. He just missed that shot up top. Lewis is showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's showing that it does more than just set up other punches and, just snap your head back. It disrupts everything. You know, it just throws the other guy's rhythm off, and that's what he's doing a good job of.
Oh, and he stays downstairs. A clean, crisp right hand by Mike Tyson. And now he's targeting upstairs. Tanking away a body shot with the right hand. Look at that combination by Lewis. Teddy, as for how Mike Tyson made his way to upstate New York to be with you and Cus D'Amato, he got himself into some trouble to make his way up there.
He had been arrested somewhere, I'm not sure the number, close to 30 times by the time he was 11.
There it is! Perfectly executed combination. Tyson's down. He's going to have to beat the count. I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Back to the body.
Nice work on the right hand by Mike Tyson.
Okay, all right, you're good, you're good. Just deep.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last round.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought that it was only beginning. And it was. Corrales came back and scored a knockout.
Committing to the body work now, he lands the right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab.
Keep working the body.
Mike Tyson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Tyson's punch didn't come close. So he digs in with a left hand to the body and then places the right. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Lewis is doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. Mike Tyson's rocked by that punch. Big shot from absolutely out of nowhere to now on top of the world. He just floored him with that punch.
Short one, maybe 6 inches.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's fight. Alright, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace. Had a good stream. Lost 2 fights. Let's get it. Subscribe to Next Life Gaming on YouTube.com. Follow Next Life Gaming on Facebook.com. I'm out of here, guys.
It's over. The fight is over. Tyson's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count.